this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Your fever dream, can't you see getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a picture in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go? Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible come true, it's taking over you. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. Colossal we come, these renegades in the ring. Where the lost get found, every crown of the circus king. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. It's blinding out, shining, and it's to let you know. Just surrender, pressure coming, and you wanna go. Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible close to intoxicating you. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. It's everything you ever want, it's everything you ever need, and it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want, it's everything you ever need, and it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. This is where you wanna be. Where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. It's coming in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down, and the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. 'Cause everything you want is right in front of you, and you see the impossible is coming true, and the walls can't stop us now. Yeah.
Let's go. Welcome everybody to the show, the info session. My name is Dan Shake.
And I'm Rena Robanelli. And Dan, my heart races every time I hear that song, right?
I get excited. Like, I feel like our journey from, back in 2019, pre-pandemic, to running an online competition era of Speaker Slam, to coming back stronger, that song encompasses the comeback.
It does. It's all of our energy. It's exactly who we are. It's our community. And I'm really super excited to jump in. I have so much planned for tonight, so I'm going to jump right in. What I want to just start with is welcoming everyone to the Launch Your Speaking journey talk. And what's really important to me tonight is that you know that this is a journey. As Dan mentioned, we've been doing this for almost 8 years, and we are here to guide you on this process. Okay, so I want to jump right in. Tonight is our info session, and our focus is really authors, experts, TEDx speakers, thriving entrepreneurs. And the reason is because our competition is so much more than a storytelling platform. It's an opportunity for someone to really build their brand. That is our focus this year. So we're looking for people where we can meet them where they are at, and they can come in where they can benefit from what we offer. So if this is you, then you are in the right place. And I just wanted to take a quick second. Maybe we can show a very short video about our agency and what we've been up to, and so you can get a full understanding of what we're all about.
Speaker Slam is a one-of-a-kind speaker development agency. Over the past decade, we've dedicated ourselves to elevating and amplifying mission-driven speakers, authors, experts, and thriving entrepreneurs, helping them to create and build a unique personal brand through speaking and video. We run North America's largest inspirational speaking competition and have the privilege of crowning the Inspirational Speaker of the Year annually at our Grand Slam event. We run our ongoing Momentum membership dedicated to helping speakers create a powerful foundation and build massive momentum so they can attract awards, press, and paid speaking opportunities. We specialize in helping speakers get booked and paid through a variety of services including keynote creation, brand strategy, and speaker marketing, including our professional speaker reels designed to get them booked. And we create events and conferences that provide a platform for speakers to make an impact with their voice, including our Amplifying Voices events and Momentum Conference. We've had thousands of speakers on our stages and watched incredible transformations as they went on to build their brand with speaking, landing book deals, press, and documentaries, getting paid to speak, launching movements, and finding themselves on coveted TEDx stages. Every speaker is on their own unique journey. We are here to meet you where you are at so that you can be seen and heard, leave a legacy, and inspire the world.
Speaker! 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 Get your throw down, let's go!
Okay, perfect. So I hope that kind of gives you an indication of what we're all about. And we're going to jump right back into this. Someone asked about what the name of that song was, and I think it's The Greatest Show on Earth. And really, we like to think Speaker Slam is the greatest show on earth, so it's a perfect fit. So we're going to start with our themes for 2024. I find when people hear these, sometimes they resonate with something so deeply, and they're like, this is my theme, I really need to compete. But I often challenge speakers to do a deep dive and reflect over the themes, and they can usually come up with a story that connects to almost every one of them. So for 2024, our themes are reinvention in January. We may have a spot left for that theme. Body Beautiful in March. Freedom in May. Perseverance in July. And the Power of Yes in September. So I'd love for you to take a minute right now in the chat, write down which one of those themes most resonates with you. When I want to talk a little wee bit about Body Beautiful, because that's the next event we're going to be working on. And I love when people take a theme and put it under a microscope and look at it from all different angles. We've had people share weight loss journeys, transformation stories. We've had people talk about fitness. We've had people talk about disabilities or limitations they felt they had with their body and how they pushed through them. So there's so many different takes you can take on that. And at the very core of Body Beautiful, we're talking about self-worth. Okay, so freedom, perseverance, power of yes, put it in the chat. Let me know which theme really resonates with you and that you would consider competing with. Our selection process has really changed over the years. We're looking for something very specific. So if this is you, I want you to let us know in the chat as well. But we're looking for people that have a good to above average speaking skill. Okay, someone that is actually confident, comfortable speaking. You don't have to be a world-class speaker or professional speaker, but you should be a good speaker because you're going to be coming to our event in front of 200 people and you are the entertainment. So if you are charismatic on stage, it's definitely a plus. A compelling story, of course, is important. Again, I challenge most people that think that they don't have a story, that if we dig deep enough, you do have a good story. A solid brand foundation. Now, I'm not talking about someone that has the most powerful brand in the world, that anyone would easily identify you, but I'm saying a foundation for it, because this is really what we do. We take people that have a brand foundation and we build on it. So you have an idea of your message, an idea of what you stand for, an idea of the difference you want to make in this world, and it's something that we can build on. We look for a strong social media presence and community for lots of different reasons. I think for us, sometimes that symbolizes that a person is out there actively building their brand. It's a good sign to us. They're actually already showing up. It also means that we're going to have more energy at our events, more energy watching our videos, and that benefits everyone involved. Of course, a great attitude and energy. We love that. We are super close with all of our speakers. We're friends, we socialize with them, we love them, we support them. And so it's important that we start with people that have a great energy to start with. Bonus is media worthy. And I want to talk about that for a quick second. Media worthy means that there is a part of your brand that essentially could be something that we could get in front of the press. And there are some hot topics at all times in this world. It could be mental health, it could be diversity, it could be, we've gone through Cancer Awareness Month, we go through Black History Month. We look at people that have a unique story within different categories that we think, okay, this person would be great to get on TV after they compete, because we see a pathway for them to really leverage and build upon. Another bonus is diversity. We have, over the past 8 years, we've never made a huge deal about making sure that we had everybody represented. We wanted to organically allow our competitions to reflect that. And it has beautifully taken place. You can look at our Grand Slams, you can look at our competitions. We have so much diversity, and we're talking about all genders, sexualities, race, abilities. We want to have all voices represented. It's absolutely a value for Dan and a goal for us. So if diversity is important to us. I want to talk now about what it takes to win Speaker Slam. Some of you have maybe competed at Toastmasters, or you've been involved in other competitions, you're part of John Maxwell, and everybody comes with a sort of different lens. But for us, we have always focused very heavily on storytelling. It's 30 points. The universal message. So the message comes through the story. It's powerful. It's not just about you, but it's something powerful for the audience. Transformative. And I use the word transformative to show a journey. So you've maybe been in one place, but you've learned some lessons and you've evolved to another place. And we added this criteria because we didn't want people to get stuck in the adversity. And we've had people maybe in the past, when we first started, kind of pile on a lot of the adversity they'd gone through and then just say, thank you very much, and leave. And it was very heavy for the audience. And I think it's important that you show your transformation and you take the audience through a transformative journey. Many of the people that are struggling with potentially the same things that you've talked about. Next is personal brand building. Again, this is something we added a year ago when we really wanted to use our competitions to help people build their personal brand. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to mention what you do in your speech, or that you have to reference your business, or that it has to be a sales pitch, and it shouldn't be. But it should be a reflection of you. So for example, if you're a corporate speaker and that's your goal, you should be wearing a suit or a dress. You should be speaking professionally. You should be using the corporate lingo that your audience would appreciate, right? If we have people come up that are like urban youth and they dress in that style, we have people that are athletic and they come in their sort of athletic wear. It's important that you just allow your brand to shine through in your speech and in your performance. Authenticity for 10 points, super important to us. Again, we want authentic, sincere, genuine performances. Nothing contrived or theatrical, nothing performative, just very sincere from the heart, just connect to the audience. And finally, presentation, because every good speaking competition should have some focus on this. Just compelling use of language, dynamic, captivating. It's really about energy. When you bring that strong, powerful energy to the stage, the judges can't help but fall in love with you. Okay, so now I am ready to share the Speaker Slam experience with you. Some of you may have competed or you may have come out. Some of you are brand new to our brand. So I really want you to understand, I really want to highlight all of the facets of our competition so you can get a clear picture of what we do. So first of all, I like to think that we run a first-class event. We hold our events at the Lula Lounge. It is a beautiful venue. We have a very supportive, engaged, quality audience. I don't think we've ever had an event that wasn't sold out. It's very professionally organized and managed. On our time, we have on our team, we have volunteers, the staff. Everybody is there to kind of make this run powerfully. We have top-notch audio and video. We invest in that. We bring in 4 phenomenal, unbelievable judges. And of course, there's 2 adorable hosts. And you are fully supported through this process. And I want you to know when you get involved with us, there's team meetings, there's emails, there's posters, there's marketing. And we run like a well-oiled machine. And you will really appreciate that when you're going through this process. After you compete, you receive your stage video. It is a high-quality video, expert multi-camera coverage, impeccable color correction, crystal clear, high-quality audio. We have inclusive subtitles. You receive your landscape and your portrait version. And 2 things about this. Dan this has been his #1 priority over the years. Many times when I said, Dan, we don't need 4 cameras or we don't need to upgrade, he felt that this was really essential for our brand because he wanted people to be able to use their videos in speaker reels or professionally. And next, we've really grown to a point where we have somebody with a gimbal going around. There's often stage footage. There's a footage of the audience. We try and capture people in different states so that you can use that footage. And you can trust the quality of this video experience. Next is our brand building photos. So we've been working with Phil Wiseman for literally almost 8 years now. He is an incredible photographer. And what I love is that he captures 3 to 5 photos of our speakers from stage. And there is nothing more powerful than a stage shot, right? There's many times where you might do headshots, you might go in the park and do a personality shot, but it's not always easy to capture photos of you on a stage with a mic or in a powerful pose, or in action. And these images are so professional. They can be used on your one-sheets, you can put it on your website, on your speaker proposals, and he's just done an incredible job. We have tons of pictures for you to see if you're ever interested, but an incredible add-on to your experience. Social media content is something that we care about a lot. Again, everything that you're doing as part of our process is building social proof. So you will constantly be a part of our process. So there are posters that you can share. There are reels that you can share. We're making videos, we're making recap videos. If you place, we're making reels. You'll always see all kinds of collateral everywhere. And when you're going through this process for that month leading up, it really builds momentum. There's nothing like having this energy swirl around you on social media to have people think that you're doing something big. And if you're out there right now as a coach, if you're running a program, if you're trying to promote a book, that's exactly the kind of momentum you want to build. We offer our Brand Builder Speaker Success System, which is our online course. It's one of the things that we created a few years ago when we were working with the online media giants like Goalcast and Power of Positivity. We went through a process for a few years where they would be taking our speeches. We had 500 million views on our speakers' videos. And each time we would submit videos, they would come back and say, we'll take this, but not that. And at one point I finally said, can we get on a call? I really want to understand. And they said, well, we'll do one better. We'll send you our learning manual. And we went through it and it showed exactly what they had learned works with their audiences, you know, going right into the story, powerful storytelling, speaking authentically, all of the things that we've not only put into our scorecard, but that we put into this course. So you get this as you're working through the process of creating your speech. And then at the end, you get an invaluable feedback call with me. I will tell you the judges' scores, your timing and placement. I will read over the feedback from the judges. I will rewatch your video and give you feedback from my perspective. And it's just a great opportunity for feedback and for growth. And a lot of people come very close. Our competitions are often close, and at the end, someone might not place and they feel hurt or disappointed. And I love to be able to just get on and say, you were so amazing, but if you had just maybe come in with the universal lesson instead of me language at the end, or if you had just gone into the story instead of into the message. And so that feedback can really help a speaker grow. And then, of course, there is winning Speaker Slam, and that's a big deal to us. So first of all, I mentioned you would be seen in front of 4 industry leaders. And our whole goal is to get the best people in that room. We've had book publishers, TEDx trainers, huge event organizers, publicists. We've had people from breakfast television, other news organizations. And what's incredible about that is that when you win, you get prizes from these people. So you get mentorship, you get opportunities. And I can give you 100 stories of people who've worked with a TEDx coach and then gotten on a TEDx stage because of it, or worked with a book publisher who gave them an opportunity to create a book. Our own Yellow Brick Road came out of a prize from a judge. So these are life-changing opportunities to be seen by these industry leaders. This prize package, we say $10,000, but in the last few competitions, it's been $20,000. People giving their high-ticket courses and programs. There's also $2,000 in cash. You get the prestigious recognition of winning Speaker Slam. We have logos that we'll send you. And I've had many of my speakers use these logos on one sheets and on their website, and I encourage you to do so. It's prestigious and it sets you apart. And then the top 2 are invited to the Grand Slam, which is our huge gala at the end of the year, taking place this November. We also do a wild card race, so often the 3rd place or someone else worthy ends up in that. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to just showcase this fabulous group of people. And these are people that have competed through the year. They have won, they have come second, or they've been voted in the wild card. And they're going to be on stage at the Glen Gold CBC building downtown Toronto on November 18th. It's going to be a beautiful affair. We're going to crown the Inspirational Speaker of the Year. We're going to have the best judges, a packed house. It's going to just be a dynamite experience, and so incredible for their brand to get photos and videos on that stage. So if this is a dream for you, if anybody would love to see themselves at the Grand Slam, write Grand Slam in the chat. I want to know, because some of you are just starting out, but tell me if you could see yourself on that stage, if that would be exciting for you, if you can just write Grand Slam in the chat for me. Okay, so now I want to talk about our ultimate brand builder. And this is for next level speakers who are interested in getting paid to speak, who are interested in building their brand and business to get clients, potentially speaking on a TEDx stage, becoming a thought leader. Now, not everybody is in this category, but if you are in this category, if this is something you resonate with, if you see yourself on one of these stages, if it's a goal, then I want you to write next level in the chat for me. And I want to see who's really willing to step up into it. And I know sometimes imposter syndrome kicks in for people. They have a story, they know they have something incredible to say, or they're excited to use their voice. They want to live their purpose. And I think a lot of people realize that there has maybe been purpose in their pain and they want to share, or maybe they've created some unique insights in their life and they want to be significant. And so if you want to be paid to speak or on a TEDx stage or seen as a thought leader, I want you to write next level in the comments. Okay, so part of our ultimate brand builder, it starts with a brand audit with Dan. Now, I want to just shout out Dan for a few minutes, because when we started Speaker Slam, we were just a small competition where people would share their story, and Dan got it in his mind that if he could get more exposure for our speakers, it would be a really beautiful thing. And so he started writing pitches to these giant media companies. And this was long before ChatGPT. This was him spending hours and hours writing these letters and trying to position our speakers in a way that they would seem appealing or exciting to these media companies. And when they started taking our videos, not only did our business blow up, but these speakers' lives blew up. And it was such an incredible win-win. And so Dan really leaned into that skill, and he's built it over the years to now be using the same pitching style to get people in front of media, on blogs and podcasts, and for so many other opportunities. And that's really something that lights him up and he's constantly working on. He's got so many clients on, so many opportunities. I'm going to let him kind of talk about something he's learned in a second. So it starts with a brand audit, and he will review your entire social media presence, how you show up, what handles you're using, how your brand comes across, things you could do better, things you could do different, things that you're not doing, you should be doing. And this is going to work into the process, because later on, you're going to get 2 coaching sessions with him around your brand and how to position your brand and your speech so that you can get press and opportunities. Okay, so.
Thank you so much, Reina. Really appreciate that. Really nice of you. One of the things I wanted to say that I think if you leave here today, you will leave with value, and that is the number one media mistake a lot of speakers make, and that is being reactive rather than being proactive with their media awareness days. Throughout the entire year, there's always special months and days that come up, and those days are when media really wants people like you who have the story, who have the brand and expertise. You just have to show them. And most times people are reacting to the situation. You have to be at least 2 weeks ahead of the game. You have to have a brand that shows up on Google that allows you to be the person, the expert they are looking for. And, you know, I will be your publicist. With me on your side, I will get you ahead. So with that, take it away, Marina.
Okay, it's exciting. Okay, so next is working with me to create a brand building competition speech. And so we start with a deep dive into your life and purpose and get clarity around your brand. And then we choose the perfect story to deliver your message. It's not always the story you thought you were going to share. And then we craft a powerful speech and we work on your presentation. And this is a process. Sometimes it's healing and cathartic for people. Sometimes it's really powerful in terms of their business. My passion and my strength is marketing and branding. So taking a different angle on who you are or how you should show up in this world can be really enlightening. I've had an opportunity to work with lots of speakers. These were some of our top 10 speakers of all time. We did a campaign last year. Mike Shorman, you saw his video in the beginning. I've worked with Dang Nguyen on his Grand Slam winning speech. Shireen worked with Marcos on his award-winning speech last year. And I've also worked with a lot of speakers who've gotten onto Goalcast or gone viral. What I will say to you is that you are not guaranteed to place when you work with me or any coach, but I guarantee you your speech will be 100 times better. I guarantee you that you will have a new objectivity and a new clarity and a new polish around your speech that you didn't have before. Next, we come into the Elite Speaker Branding Package. So this is where we really help transform speakers to experts. And I mentioned this earlier. I talked about leveraging the venues that we're at. And we realized not too long ago, we have this perfect opportunity. Our speakers are coming to give a speech, but we have a stage, we have a photographer, we have a videographer, we have a beautiful setting. What could we do to really help them? And so what a speaker gets is, I believe, 5 or 6 beautiful, or maybe more, maybe 8 beautiful branding shots. And I chose Samantha because I just love these pictures so much. Not only is the quality unbelievable, but look at that background. This is not something you're going to just see, doing a selfie out in your backyard or taking a picture when you're walking by the lake. Like, this is just top quality professionalism. Also, Our photographer is very innovative. He's got great equipment. And this is your opportunity if you want to be creative to come with some ideas. So like Dan, he loves the camera. Okay. He loves video. He's constantly innovating and coming up with cool ideas. But we've shot tons of things that we've got to use in all of our presentations. They're so polished. You know, maybe you're pointing up to a sale that's coming up. Look at this picture below. We wanted Dan on a piano. Okay, but this was our this was our next closest thing. But I love the opportunity to work with a photographer, use his imagination in your own, and create something really cool for your brand. Also, you receive 6 content reels. We do a branding session, you and I, where we talk about your brand. We get clear on your message, what 6 questions I'm going to ask you. Then we will interview you with our videographer, and then we will create reels for you like this. Dan?
My name is Chris Rudin, and I'm a professional keynote speaker, world record holding powerlifter, and donut connoisseur. I was born with physical disability, and I also have type 1 diabetes. My entire life I was told you couldn't do certain things. And what I realized is you can do anything you want as long as you do it within moderation. You always maintain control over your thoughts and your actions.
Great. This is just such a mind-blowing deal to be able to get this included. Then you can use these on Instagram or TikTok. You can use them to really build your brand. Okay, and then you get access to our Momentum membership. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is the coolest membership program around. We help change makers, entrepreneurs, experts build massive momentum while creating a unique, bookable brand. And so our Momentum membership includes 2 monthly classes. They're Saturday mornings from 10 to noon. We focus on creating your special sauce bio. Now that's what sets you apart. Like in a sea of other speakers or authors or coaches, what is unique about you that makes you bookable, that needs to get you on press or gets you in front of a room? And we'll find something unique. We'll find something, we'll create something, and we'll work on that. We'll work on getting it out and sharing it. So we'll build your brand and hold you accountable to getting to the front of the room. We'll also do skill building session. These are sessions within our classes where a guest speaker will share helpful tips. We'll have a TEDx trainer, a book publisher. Dan will be talking about publicity. Well, one of the first guests I have has spent 6 years working at a leadership training development company, and she is coming to talk to us about how to create proposals to get booked in corporate, how to package your offer, what to charge, how to run the workshops, what to include, just invaluable. And I'm going to tell you a little secret right now. I book people that I want to learn from. So anything that I know I need to up-level my business, I bring in so that everyone can benefit from it. We also have our speaker certification program. We've been running that for years. You may have seen people getting their bronze or silver or gold or platinum. And we're going to have a strong in-class focus. And all of the tasks, we are updating this, they're all going to be very powerfully related to brand. It could be become a podcast guest. It could be get on a stage. It could be contribute an article to a magazine. So all kinds of different activities that you can do to build your brand and earn your certification. We do ongoing social media challenges, like we just did our Rock the Pod on LinkedIn, which was incredible. Dan is going to bring us through an IG Reels challenge, which I'm very nervous about. I don't do Reels, but I need to. Again, you see, I like to bring things that I need. We will definitely do some things with Facebook, all around visibility, showing social proof, and reinforcing your brand. And as a bonus, free tickets to all regular Speaker Slam events for 2024 season, and that's virtual or live. So if you're local, we want you to come out. We're really, really into building community. So if you're here, we want you there. These are some of our Momentum members. I didn't get headshots from everyone. I noticed it's very female. There's a very female heavy. I have a lot of females, but I do have some men. I just didn't get their headshots yet. And I'd like more men. So if you're sitting there right now, again, I love the energy. Let's bring men, women, let's bring diversity. If you're on the fence, I want you to come and join, and let's make this a really incredible group together. So I'm about to wrap up in a second. I wanted to show how to leverage Speaker Slam. We showed some videos at the beginning. You may have missed it. You may have just joined us on time. And I just want to show 2 very quick videos about how our speakers have leveraged their competition entry and their membership with us. If they've been in our program, all the tools have worked together, and we're going to show you what they've done with it.
From Speaker Slam to international keynote speaker, meet Jose Peranian, the 2017 Inspirational Speaker of the Year. Before Speaker Slam, Jose was in Toastmasters working on improving his lifelong stutter that kept him in the shadows, avoiding the spotlight at all costs. But everything changed when he embraced the Speaker Slam stage, transforming his stutter from a limitation into a powerful tool to connect with people on a deeper level. Since that pivotal moment, Jose has built an impressive portfolio of achievements. He's become a viral sensation. His Speaker Slam speech not only won hearts, but also went viral on Goldcast, amassing over 3 million views. He's appeared on prestigious stages, showcasing his talent at grand platforms such as the Archangel Summit, and even reached millions on Canada's Got Talent. Damn! He's become a TEDx speaker. Jose has shared his story through 5 TEDx talks across different cities, captivating audiences in both English and French. He's gotten media recognition. His journey has been spotlighted in high-profile publications like Forbes and even featured on global news. He's a corporate speaker. Jose has been invited to speak at renowned organizations including the United Nations, Google, and Tesla, sharing insights and inspiring individuals globally. He has his own documentary coming out called Words Left Unspoken, narrating Jose's life story and his path to becoming a beacon of resilience.
6 years ago, I stepped on this very stage. I have gone from avoiding speaking almost entirely to delivering 5 TEDx talks, and I've been delivering keynotes at companies, conferences, and colleges all around the world. I just signed a book deal with a major publishing house. It's been a wild journey, and it began on this very stage here 6 years ago.
Jose is a testament to the opportunities and growth that Speaker Slam can foster, turning a personal hurdle into a powerful narrative that resonates globally. Are you ready to transform your fear into your greatest strength? Join us at Speaker Slam, where your journey to becoming a beacon of inspiration begins. Apply to compete on our stage today at speakerslam.org/apply. Meet Yvette Raposo. From Speaker Slam to a professional keynote speaker and global retreat leader. Before Speaker Slam, Yvette was training and teaching group boxing classes, as well as performing as a ring announcer at local boxing events. Since competing at Speaker Slam, Yvette has achieved great success. She has been paid to deliver 4 keynote speeches for reputable companies and large events such as Dell, PPPC, Relay Ventures, and Henry Sheen. Yvette has hosted 2 comprehensive Find Your Fighter Within retreats, a program spun from her keynote speech and inspired by her work done in the Speaker Slam Academy program. She's continued to grow her boxing for fitness program by adding more classes at the University of Toronto and was invited back to present at the annual She Moves conference. Yvette is a true example of what is possible when you take the stage at Speaker Slam. Apply to compete on our stage today and start your own journey towards becoming a professional keynote speaker. Head on over to speakerslam.org/apply. See you there.
Okay, so that was great, so inspiring. We have 100 of those stories. So I want you to know that it's possible for you. There are speakers that have been on our stage, like Jose, or Mike Shorman, who those stage opportunities were the very first time they were speaking on stage. So it is possible. And I want you to be inspired by that. Okay, so are you ready to compete? Let's take a moment and appreciate this gorgeous branding photo that Dan and I did. And I want to say it's funny because Dan's always like, we got to get branding photos. And I always have to lose 5 pounds first. And he's like, I'm not waiting for you to lose 5 pounds. So he forces me, and they're so damn beautiful. I love the quality of them. Okay, so are you ready to compete? I want to let you know that competing at Speaker Slam, it starts in 1997 to compete. And that includes the stage video and the photos and the online course and the feedback call and the marketing materials. It is an incredible investment for an incredible offer, especially if your goal and your focus is not only getting on a stage and shining, but winning an incredible prize package and building your brand and building momentum in 2024. Okay, so the ultimate brand builder is available to you if you are a next level speaker, and your next step is to just book a call with us. Okay, so we love to get on a call with people. I want to hear about your brand, your journey, your goals, your path, you know, what you really want to do with speaking, what theme resonates, and we can see if we're a good fit for each other. And also, it's really important to me that even if you're not ready to compete, okay, even if you're not ready to compete, our Momentum membership is starting on October 14th. And this is an incredible community of people. We've been running programs like this for years, and the connections in that group, the momentum that people build together is phenomenal. So you may be watching this and saying, oh my gosh, I'm a next level speaker. I'm going to be at the Grand Slam next year. And I love that. And you may be saying, oh my gosh, I love this, but I'm nervous and I don't know if I'm ready. And then I'm going to encourage you to jump into the momentum and to get on a call with me, because let's see if I can push you in the deep end and amazing things can happen for you. So, that really concludes. I promised myself I was going to be super quick, and I was going to do this in 45 minutes so that I didn't waste people's time on the evening. If there's questions, you can put them in the chat. If we don't get to them right now, then I will definitely check the chat and we'll answer anything. But really, if you book that call, that's your best way to get on a call with Dan or I, or both, and we can answer your questions there. So Dan, tell me.
Wow. I loved it. You know, seeing 7 years of the journey play out and see this as an agency, we know a thing or two of what it takes to launch a speaker nowadays, and to witness all of it, you did a great job.
Thank you. You know, I was talking to someone the other day and she said, Rena, you're not just running a speaking competition. You guys build speakers. And I started to think, like, we do offer all kinds of services like speaker reels and keynote training and all that good stuff. But when I watch these videos of people that have come through the program or spoke on our stage, and I see them getting the tools that they need, the one sheets, the speaker reel, and I see them actually getting paid to speak, getting on stages, getting opportunity. We are building something here. And so it's very exciting. Kavi's asking if you can sell from the stage, and that's absolutely not the format of our competition. It's very an intimate competition, 5.5 minutes, and you're up there, you're just sharing your story with your message. And hopefully maybe you're using your win, Kave, maybe you're winning and you're really using that and putting it out there and getting clients that way, but definitely not selling from stage. Okay.
Wow. If there's one thing, is we only have about literally less than, I think, 2 spots left for reinvention. So if you want reinvention, put it in, because I have a lot of people waiting, but they're still pending. So I need, if you're going, or Body Beautiful, let's see.
Let's make it happen. And if you just want to keep close to us, you should be coming to the Grand Slam on November 18th. Dan, tickets are available now. Oh, let me use this opportunity. Sorry, I want to use this opportunity because I know I just saw Patrice post, and I know Angie Bailey. We've had last year we did our brand building competition, and it was such a huge hit, and it was so exciting. So we are going to be bringing our brand building competition back, and it's going to be part of the VIP at our Grand Slam. So you're going to come for the day. We're going to have a catered lunch. We're going to have guest speakers, and then you're going to craft your pitch. And then you are going to get on the stage during the day and pitch it. You're going to get a video, you're going to get photos on stage, and then winners will be chosen, and the winner will be announced and get to actually share that pitch during the Grand Slam. So it's an incredible opportunity. We're really up leveling the brand building. So watch for details about that. So if you were there last year, like, let's make it happen this year.
We are only keeping 30 tickets available for the VIP. So make sure you get your ticket ASAP.
Awesome. Okay, so this was exciting. Oh my gosh, 7:45. We nailed it, Dan. We nailed it.
Nailed it. Let's go. Timing, baby. Again, I put the link to book the call in the chat. Book a call with us. And yeah, we'll see.
I see one question. Someone asked about the cost to attend the Grand Slam. It is $97 for tickets. You can also watch the live stream for $30. And the VIP is $497. Again, that includes lunch, it includes your video, it includes your pictures, and it includes an entire day learning from some pretty incredible professionals.
We're all about giving value. So yeah,
Okay.
see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Take care, everyone.